Hello, it's 10:11 p.m. Um, so yeah, I had to turn off. Well, I didn't have to, but by choice, I turned off the lights so that I can have um if I need to probably talk longer and have less storage space and the video could upload much faster. So it was kind of warm when I got in here, and I turned off the air conditioner. So now I'm cold. I'm freezing cold. I'm not freezing cold, but I'm cold enough to feel uncomfortable. So I have to deal with no heater up in here. Well, I guess it may not be cold enough for me to have the heater on if I had one, but um I am cold. So I got a lot to say, and a lot happened today. A lot happened both online and in person. Where do I even start? So I wrote a short story today, a very short story, in hopes that I could earn, enough money to get the things that I need, or work for the things that I need done. So I am extremely sleepy and tired now. Maybe that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Excuse me. Sorry. So so I've been suffering depression lately. I guess abuse and harassment would do that to you. So I had a lot happen within the past few hours. I wrote a short story earlier today, and I put it in both the video and the community section. About an hour before my appointment, an hour before the scheduled transportation pickup for the appointment, I started to doze off and had to fight falling asleep and nearly succeeded. But if it weren't for me to go where I need, get the taxes done, I probably could have took a nap today. So I had to fight and force myself to stay awake so I could be, ready and available for the transportation. And so I did that video shortly before I left the house. And then I try to make it quick. It was like 5 minutes and 40 seconds or so, approximately. So I got on the bus, or the little van, the transportation, and I was the only one who rode over there. And the bus driver, well, he was nice, but he was kind of blasting loud music, and he had the air conditioner way too cold. And I suffered riding to where I needed to go. So then I knew that me having to wait for at least an hour, I knew that by me standing there waiting, I know the perps would have, had a field day with taking advantage of perping and harassing me and everything. So I got footage of that and put it publicly. And then when I got there to the place, I was surprised and shocked that I had 12 thumbs up on that video. I had 12 thumbs up within less than 45 minutes. Now, actually, I had 12 thumbs up within 26 minutes. Now, like, wow, that's not really usual. It seemed too good to be true. 12 thumbs up within like less than 30 minutes. So then I ended up with 13 thumbs up before I hit 100 views. So then, after some time, they zapped away all those thumbs up and left me with one. But now I have like about 108 views and 4 thumbs up now. But so also earlier I had to deal with I have 1242 subscribers. I think I even got up to 1244, I don't remember. So then within less than 30 minutes, 5 people got hateful and unsubscribed. Or the person manipulated for me to have 1237. Then they just kept on tapering off to like 1232, 1231, 1229, 8, 7, and now I have 1,226 subscribers. So then they put it back up to like 1242, then 1244, and then started tapering off and like manipulating my subscribers like every like half hour or so. So I'm wondering, how do the perps have the power to how do the gang stalkers have the power to control and manipulate your views, likes, dislikes, subscriber count, and everything like that? And there will be a point in time where what happens a lot, where if I upload a video, 5 minutes later, I notice that I lost 1 or 2 subscribers. So either the perps are all teaming up together to unsubscribe and resubscribe all at the same time. If not that, then there's a fake power perp that's controlling and manipulating and gaslighting my subscriber numbers. So my supportive subscribers, I don't know if you can check and see if you're watching this video. I don't know if you can check to see if you're still subscribed to my videos, if I'm important to you, if you're still subscribed, or I don't know if they unsubscribe you from me, or if it's a gaslighting game that the perps play, or if the stalker perps unsubscribe from me because of me being monetized. Like, as I said, the Mission Possible perp all the way from Australia, who tried to bully, harass, and threaten me, yet had a fake mask on his face. Not the COVID mask. I'm talking about a Scream movie. You remember that movie Scream? The Scream mask or Jason mask or something similar. He had on a fake Halloween mask or whatever. And he even threatened me in a video. So he told another perp that oh yeah, ever since she became monetized, I unsubscribed and I stopped watching her videos. Cause they feel like, oh hell no, ain't no way Candy ain't gonna profit off of me. Candy ain't gonna make no money off of me. But y'all hypocrites, because if y'all talking about basically, if I'm getting crumbs from these crumbs from these ads, where it take 3 months to get to $100, 3 or 4 months to get to $100. But here you sitting here making I heard that the Gang Stalking Network make millions off of us TIs. But y'all can have a handsome income off of torturing me though. How come y'all can profit off of me, but I can't profit off of y'all? And I'm not even trying to profit off of y'all. Y'all the one who choose to subscribe and stalk and take notes on everything I do and say. Y'all the ones who willfully choose. I didn't force y'all to subscribe. I didn't force you to stalk, follow, and harass me and try to torment and ruin my life. But if I lost that many perps as unofficial illegal subscribers, then great. But I was hoping that me losing all that many subscribers, I was just hoping that, damn, did I lose that many supporters, that they all turn against me behind Anthony, lying on me, or anybody else. So, I mean, I didn't know what to think. But I really feel like the perps are manipulating my subscriber count. And every time I say something, they keep tapering off more. And there was another video, the video that I did with the short story today, I had a thumbs up and a perp removed that too. And I'm sitting here wondering, how is that fake sex trafficker that wants to be Darnell Williams, how does he have this much, if I have your account blocked and you're stalking me or whatever, how is it possible that gang stalkers can have that access and power, control, and undeserved authority to manipulate? Manipulate and control. It's like, as I said, gang stalkers do not play fair, and it's just fucked up. So, like, even last year, before the situation with Trisha happened, when I got the tax refund check, I had over 50,000, I'm sorry, I meant to say over 50 thumbs up. And then hours later, they tapered off so much. When I try to, film myself, giving myself a pat on the back and for a job well done, for accomplishing, working, and also getting a tax refund. Because I remember I told y'all I've been suppressed and forced low income all my life. So, me trying to celebrate myself with, job well done or whatever, they tapered off from 50 all the way to like 17 thumbs up. And they probably switched the thumbs up to massive thumbs down. So I'm doing this for taking notes, in documentation of the online aspect and the cyber gang stalking. So I found out that if the fact that I met the threshold for the Google AdSense and YouTube, with Google AdSense and YouTube, I found out that since I just met the threshold of $100 and it's April, I heard that they won't pay me until the end of next month, May, like towards between the 21st or 26th or something like that. So they won't. So the $100, I won't be able to get it until next May. I'm sorry, next month, this coming May, the end of the month. the end of May. So I won't be able to have access to that for over a month. So the so then I found out this evening that I'm eligible to get $140 back. I think they said I only got like 40 something dollars back in taxes, but due to the tax credit, I got like 90 something. I don't remember. But so they say that, I mean, I don't remember how much. I don't have the paper in front of me. But they say I'm supposed to get back $140. And so I'm supposed to get back $140. And then so then I thought something wasn't right. But then again, I know I didn't get to work that much last year because of the gang stalking and workplace mobbing and everything. So they said that won't come until 3 weeks from now. The guy said 3 or 4 weeks. But he acted like he wanted to try to skirt around and not want to help me out when I try to ask him about accessing, checking up on the status of my refund. And he kind of acted like he thought that was a bad idea to check up on your status. And he's like, well, you can check on your status if you want to. Well, I'll just go do that on my own. But so I almost didn't get to get the tax paperwork done because I thought I had all the paperwork with me, but certain documents I didn't have printed out, but they were able to get for me to send it from my phone to their computer and then print it out. And they said today was the last day of the appointments here. Excuse me. And they had a lot of people. So they had this elderly Mexican man that came. They had a whole bunch of empty seats on both of the other sides. And of all seats, he came, sat right next to me. And then started laughing and said, it smells like alcohol. Do y'all smell that? Do y'all smell that? It smells like alcohol. Now, like, y'all too old to be damn perping. But he came and sat by me like a sick, weird creep. But I don't know if that was his wife that was right by him. That his wife was with him or whatever. But, I mean, why would you, if they have so many other empty seats, and then he come sit by me and say, it smell like alcohol, and then started laughing. And then they had a whole bunch of perps that kept on narcissistically blasting super loud music. Blasting loud videos from their phone, whether it be like YouTube or TikTok or whatever, social media videos from their phone. Blasting out like the volume, they had it blasted out, and they had this guy, he had a perping with the red phone. And then they had a lady, I couldn't tell whether she was white or Hispanic, and she was perping, she had a red purse, and she was giving me mean looks. And so they had this man, he had on an orange shirt and blue jeans and a long ponytail. And he was Mexican, and he came and sat by me. He was pretty much old, elderly, like he looked like he could have been in his late 60s or early 70s. He came of all spots. He came and sat next to me when they had an empty chair. He could have sat in the other chair, but he came and sat next to me with dirty pants on, and then cocked his legs wide open and kept on shaking his legs and everything, making me feel like extremely uncomfortable. And I'm like, wow, he the only one in here with dirty pants, dirty clothes. When he had dirty pants. So so then when I nobody came this evening or this afternoon came to help me with anything at all. But I'm gonna say, by the grace of God, luckily I had just right on the nose enough money to get back here in the Uber. So the ride costed $28.93. I had $29.40 in the bank. I had $29.40 in the bank. And so that left me with 47 cents left over. So I'm trying to see if I can get help with $40 throughout the middle of the night, if somebody could come through and help me with $40. So that, because I have to get up early tomorrow morning. I'm trying to get to the DMV early tomorrow morning to get the driver's license, and I need help with $40. And then after that, after going to the DMV, we're going to try to see if I can go to the Social Security office or food stamp office, or try to go to either one or both of them. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna try to see if I could, But and then after that, I'm have a job interview at 1 p.m. I have a job interview. So and I got to get all my business done before 4:00 in the afternoon and try to be ready to be back. It's not a guarantee that I can get all this done, but I will try my best. So, it seems like they're screwing over me really bad. So, I hate when they have narcissistic control freak fake TI perps that want to do stuff like sabotage my goals. And then when confronted about it, they want to pretend like they're just trying to help. They gaslight and pretend like they're just trying to help. But it's like, wow, you say that you're trying to help, or you dish out advice or try to control me and tell me what to do, but you just sabotage my fucking help. You just sabotage my help for anybody else. You manipulated people to not want to help by pretending that you're helping. So if somebody would lie and say that low-income people could get a free driver's license, I never heard of that. State ID, yeah. But driver's license, no. They might get if you're homeless, you might get a discount or free state ID, possibly, and depending on the state or whatever. But somebody try to sabotage me. Now, like, you trying to sabotage my damn help. So and you got wrong information. So I had already booked and scheduled for the ride for tomorrow. And that person tried to tell me, about the driver's license. Oh, there's a grace period for that. Well, I thought everybody wanted to rush me to get back on my feet and get a job and get everything, as fast, or get food stamps and everything as fast as possible. How the hell am I going to get Texas food stamps with an out-of-state license? I don't even know if that's possible, if they'll allow that. But I'm about to have no food or money, no food or money, and you're sitting here just trying to set me up. You sit there and send for me to come down here. And now that I came down here, you're keeping a distance from me and starting to act a certain kind of weird. And you ain't got no footage of gang stalking at all. And make me start to question whether or not you a perp. But thanks for the roof over my head, though. So, so then, it's like, people are telling me, get a traditional job for now, or get this. Don't stop telling me what to do. I'm disabled and cannot work at Dairy Queen. I can't work at Dollar General because they blast loud music. Tonight, after coming back from getting the taxes done, I had the app for the free mini blizzard, and I ordered the peanut butter puppy chow. Yesterday I had it. It was so good. Today, guess what? Excuse me. This evening, guess what game that they played? You know how when you have, like, if you go to Dairy Queen and they have the chocolate covered vanilla cone? Well, they did that, and they took it and the regular ice cream plus the chocolate and swirled it up and gave it to me. And it was nowhere near a peanut butter and puppy chow. They perked me. So since they did that, it's not a good idea for me to go and try to work there. And they wouldn't hire me anyway. And then the abusive narcissistic lady, she did both work in the back and cashier. And when I tried to show her my coupon, she acted like an angry narcissistic abuser and entitled herself to yank my phone. Like, you're a stranger. I never in my life saw you before. And you angrily yanked my phone out of my hand. Now, like, I don't like people even touching my phone. They act like they have a license, right, and authority to touch my phone, and I don't even know you. I don't like people even putting their hand. I don't like people touching my phone. And you think you have a right to put your hands on my phone? Just yank the phone. You're a complete stranger, and you yank my phone out of my hand. You should ask somebody, well, is it okay if I see your phone? Or no, none of that. And she was a cruel, rude, narcissistic abuser. And she was already in the back fixing the food and stuff. And she was bitching and complaining. And she said something about, well, I'm not the boss here. I don't even, I'm not the boss here. I'm not the, like, she said something about, I'm not the boss here. I don't make the rules. I'm just a worker. Well, she acting like she walking around like she acting like she thinks she got the authority of the manager. And the other day, somebody, they just took my phone out my hand. Like, what made people think they can do this to you? But there had been time in the past when a narcissistic abuser would take it upon themselves to think they have entitled to every right to yank my phone out my hand. And when I pulled back before they could grab my phone, they look at me like I'm nuts. So people, as I said, this modern day generation, no manners, no respect for self or others. People just living like uncivilized animals, where animals out in the wild are more civilized than people. I worked at the damn zoo and saw how civilized those damn zoo animals are compared to humanity. It shouldn't be like that. So, what else? I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about. But, people making like I'm a laughing stock of, for trying to ask for help. So, they want to try to dictate and control and police, like, or trying to dish out orders telling me what to do and say, you should get this job, or you should work here. You should do this. Like, just trying to tell me what to do. And narcissistic abusers are waiting around and ready to exploit and control and take advantage of somebody who's helpless, dependent, and needy. So they think they have a license and a right to try to control you and won't allow you to make your own decisions, or make it like beggars can't be choosers and we're going to choose for you because you're poor, dependent, needy, and broke. Oh, you don't have a choice. So with my disability, I can never work at fast food. I end up having like an emotional melt. I would end up having a meltdown. I couldn't work at fast food. But I got the application anyway, but I really can't work those kinds of jobs with my disability. I'll be setting myself up for failure. So when I mentioned about how if I can't get a regular job, I'll just continue focusing on my writing. And then a narcissistic, control freak, fake, hypocrite, T.I. perp sitting there talking about something. Focus on a traditional job for now. Dummy, I'm in a small city, a very small town, where it's just about impossible to get a job here. Even if my disabilities weren't holding me back, about being blacklisted. So if you're supposed to be a TI, why are you acting like getting a job is so damn easy when you know about us being blacklisted? If you claim you know the program so well. So, I tried to get a job all these years and nobody wanted to hire me, and I suffered depression all these years. And because of the internet and social media, now people want to pressure and force me to get a job. All these years I wanted to work and people kept blocking me and didn't want me to work. Or they sabotaged or manipulate and trick me to just not be able to get to work. All these setups and failures. And all of a sudden y'all want to push me to get a job and lie and say Candy's lazy and don't want to work. But at the same time, I get hindered and sabotaged. So as I said, in the meantime, unless I can get something suitable for me, I'm going to continue to try to work on my writing. People have been pissing me off lately, making me real mad. And so the narcissistic, control freak, fake TI perps try to make like, oh, the one thing you tell Candy, she get mad. And regular perps say this too. The one thing you tell Candy, she get mad and go off and block you. So I got to be forced to just, so many more people I could have and should have blocked long time ago. It's like they continuing to abuse me. Or say things or make me feel uncomfortable and psychologically, mentally, and emotionally tortured. And it's like, as I said, people act like they don't want me driving, don't want me with the car, and try to manipulate and deter for me to be punished with a state ID and no driver's license. I'm not about to get a state ID. I'm trying to keep my damn license. As I said, that could even with the license, that can open up the door to more job opportunities. They got certain jobs where you can drive the company vehicle. So you ain't about to run and dictate and try to control my life and think that you're an online stranger and think you got the authority to make me punish myself with a state ID. No, I'm getting my fucking license transferred. I just need help with $40 to be able to get the license transferred. So I almost just barely didn't get to have a way to get back home this evening, but I had enough and I only got 47 cents in the bank. $0.47 in the bank. So also when I was in the Uber ride, I sneezed and I also coughed. And you know, the Uber driver, his name was Daniel, and he had a gold car. And he's like, "Are you COVID sick?" Like, acting like a narcissistic abuser. Well, I mean, at least he had a clean car. Yesterday, that car was dirty. That girl, the Satanist, that fake nights with the devil horns. But at least he had a very clean car. It wasn't brand new, but it was very, very clean. I appreciated that. You know, he had a very clean car and clean seats, and he had like 2 TVs in the back where you're forced to watch this whatever damn movie he got playing. So he said something about that he had absolutely no immune system. I mean, like, you a skinny, tatted up white dude. You know, I'm like, what kind of sickness you got where you claim you ain't got no immune system? I never heard of zero immune system. I heard a low immune system, but not hearing about no immune system. So, I mean, I covered my mouth before sneezing, coughing, whatever. So he's like, well, is it okay? I'm going to just leave all the windows down. And you're just going to feel a little cold when I got to leave. So he had all the windows down plus the air conditioner on and was, you know. So, but other than that, he was nice. But it was kind of uncomfortable, miserable ride being so fucking cold. And I didn't want to watch no damn movie. So then by the time I got back, that green car, that green Honda Civic, I saw it parked there this evening, and it was a white man that was two little cabins away from me, 2 or 3, and it had a teal colored chair, like a light turquoise colored chair, and he was sitting down like a nosy neighbor and wanted to monitor and watch me get out of the Uber car. And I got out and then went inside. And then when I had to use the bathroom so bad. So I went to use the bathroom. And then when I came back outside to go right across the street to Dairy Queen, he was gone. He was gone and went back inside. So, you know, I already told y'all what happened at Dairy Queen. I feel like I can't really eat Dairy Queen. My health cannot afford to eat Dairy Queen. Because I'm like, well, the food, it don't even taste all that specially good, you know. Like, it doesn't taste special, but it seems like it has the potential to be, like, addictive. So I'm like, I don't want to be addicted to bad food. I don't want to be addicted. And I need to detox, and I want to detox, but I don't even have, like, money for food now. So I probably have about, in coins, I think I might have, I'll be surprised if I have about 75 cents in coins and no dollars, no paper money. No paper money, no dollars, no nothing. Just, I mean, more or less approximately around 75 cents. And 47 cents in the bank. And I need help with I need help with as I said, before, like, soon as y'all see this video, before tomorrow morning, um before tomorrow morning, I need help with $40 for the driver's license. But I had already made the appointment, with the transportation service. So, people making like as if I'm out of my fucking mind and I'm crazy for saying that I need urgent help or as soon as possible with the money to get the driver's license switched over from Ohio to Texas. Talking about there's a grace period for that. Well, how do you expect me to get food stamps then? How do you expect me to get food stamps, Medicaid, Social Security, switched over, everything like that? Now, you're the one and you want me to wait. So, I am so mad. I'm so angry about that. You're the one who sent for me to come down to Texas. Well, the place you wanted me to come, well, I couldn't go over there because that person wanted for people to have a car. And I don't have a car. So, I'm trying to get the driver's license so that I can apply for food stamps and trying to get jobs. I have an interview tomorrow. How long the grace period is supposed to be? So, as I said, y'all profess to be targeted, but y'all jealous and still be wanting to try to hold me back and don't want to see me get ahead or succeed. Or you're trying to manipulate for me to have to hold myself back. So I'm crying out for help for $40 to get the driver's license early tomorrow morning so that I can be able to go to apply for food stamps and apply for the apply for food stamps and also to apply for to get the Social Security and Medicaid and all. But I may, or there's zero guarantee for me to get that job. It would be a miracle if I got it. So I figured thought I had a lot to say. But I have the information in the description box of this video. It's 10:54 p.m. at night. And I'm sick and tired of people trying to control and sabotage me, and it's even worse when you're supposed to be targeted as well. So it seems like y'all act like as if y'all want to put a stop to me trying to manipulate and maneuver a way to try to put a stop to me trying to ask for help. So if you say, well, there's this low income opportunity for where you can get a free driver's license, I'm like, well, where's the link? Oh, I can't put it up here, or I can't find it. Well, don't get mad at me for asking for $40 for help then. So yeah, so I'm just tired of everybody in society to want to mold and manipulate me and control me and treat me like a bouncing ball, like as if I'm bouncing around from all different directions because one person telling me one thing, another person telling me a polar opposite, another person telling me halfway opposite, and then another person telling me the other halfway opposite, and then in between opposite, and all mixed up. Everybody trying to give me mixed messages and try to control me according to what they personally see fit. And I'm frustrated that I'm blocked from getting to be independent due to this targeting program. I already was disabled before I was disabled just about all my life. And I've been frustrated because people feel like because you're poor, homeless, or dependent and needy, then they feel like they can control and exploit you. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm really tired of it. So I'm gonna go for now. I have the information in the description box. So by tomorrow, I end up, no money for food and no food. And probably made a blank trip out there for nothing. So I'm going to go for now.